Previously on Survivor.
So I just orchestrated the Frank playing his idol to get Matt out of the game.
But she gets to save face while I have to take all the blame for flipping.
Everybody drop your buffs. We are swapping tribes.
Like, each person in the tribe has reached out to either me or Sean to be like, I'm working with you guys.
So this says, congratulations, you have won the vote steal advantage.
My plan was to call Siobhan and then Justin to get them to vote for Patrick because he's the biggest threat of the game.
The fourth person voted out of Survivor Zoom Island and the fourth member of our jury, Pat. Pat, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Cool.
So I feel really strong.
Literally, where's better?
I don't really know where people can I come get?
Not stop.
Owen's making pasta.
What kind of pasta is he making?
What kind of pasta you making? Penne. Penne?
Forget everything I just said about 5 hours ago, pre-tribal, because that's out the window now. Pissed that Pat is no longer on our tribe and Siobhan turned against an alliance. I just don't understand that move. I don't understand why she had to make this move now. Honestly, it just puts a bigger target on her back going forward, so honestly, it doesn't really bother me that much. So, you know, that's her decision. I made mine. You know, I was going to stick with Pat as long as I could in this game. I was going to rely on him as much as I could, and now I don't have that support like I thought I would for later in the game.
You have no idea how happy I am. Siobhan finally answered my call, and she was down for my plan. I knew she would be, and then I called Justin, and he was down too. They really both came through, and to make victory even sweeter, Patrick and Brad tried to pull one over on me and vote for me. I just loved the ability to stick it to him with that last-minute betrayal. He was so secure, and he was going to coast to victory through this whole game. And, you know, even though I don't think I'm going to win this whole thing, I can at least go down in history as blocking the favorite from doing so himself.
You know, we'll have to move on. I went into that tribal guns blazing. You know, I tried to, you know, spark some energy, and ultimately it didn't really matter because the other three definitely had that plan going in, and there's nothing I can do about it now.
Justin is the only person on my tribe that knows about my idol, and he's the only other person in the game with an idol. So in order to build trust with him, I had to vote whatever way he wanted. So I told him it was up to him. I'll vote for whoever he decides, whether that's AJ or Pat. He and I decided that Pat was a bigger threat because come merge time, Patrick has connections on both tribes, and that means he kind of becomes untouchable, and no one's gonna vote him out. So this was kind of the last opportunity to vote him out. I think this has kind of solidified my alliance with Justin and with AJ. I could lure Justin into a false sense of security so that he would trust me to not vote him out and not play his idol. Sorry, Pat, you had to go. I'm really upset that you had to go. Like, I wanted to play with you. I did trust our alliance, but this just had to be done.
I think we made the right move. I really do want to see Pat in this game, but when it comes to survival and my own safety, I mean, he had to go.
Today's challenge is Timeguessr. Timeguessr.
Yes. I love this game.
That's not fair. This is not fair.
Hang on, what is
Why
this
isn't
game?
this fair, Allie?
Because you know that, I don't know, I feel like, whatever, keep going.
You will be shown a series of pictures. The pictures were taken from the year 1900 to the present. You have to identify what year the picture was taken and where on a map it was taken. One person from each tribe is going to screen share and be the selector. So that means that one person is going to have to volunteer to go under the pressure of selecting exactly on the map and what year, like, having full control and screen share for us. We're going to go one team at a time, and the team with the most points wins immunity. All right, so room 2, who are you guys sitting out?
We're sitting out Allie.
Okay, Allie's sitting out. Survivor's ready. Go.
Okay. The 1962, that's a slider, right? That's not like a giveaway.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
slider. This seems French, maybe Bastille.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we can move this, but just like
that should be Paris.
Yeah.
And then this seems old.
Like, what are they looking at? Like, what events are they looking up? Oh, is it like the building? When was the Eiffel Tower built?
Oh fuck! When was the World Fair? That's such a good guess.
It could also just be like Bastille Day. That's like their Independence Day, but that could be on any year.
That could be any year.
I feel like this is probably after World War One.
Yeah.
Like the Roaring 20s or
Yeah,
what?
this gives me like the 20s maybe, because you need. This isn't like the most dog shit picture. Like
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think when the World Fair was. Was it 1920? All right. You like this guess?
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
8 years
Oh.
off, but we have the location.
Definitely later in the night.
UK.UK. Yeah, this is the UK.
Honestly, this picture looks like it could have been taken today. Like,
Yeah, I just don't know how shitty the camera is.
yeah.
Also, the lines give this away. I want to recognize like these people. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to go 80s or 90s, or just drop it in 1990? And
I'd say late 90s.
Yeah, I'm
90s?
definitely feeling 90s.
what's like 97?
Because just photo
That was
quality,
pretty-
this looks like early 2000s, late 90s.
And we'll just go somewhere Londonish.
yeah, I think so. I think it's, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my god, 2019. This is in Boston. This is the
Yup.
the
Yeah.
garden.
It's the garden.
You guys work on time while I find Boston. Garden.
There's a 1967 banner hanging up, so it's after that.
Ooh, good
Yep.
spot. There. 63, 62, 68. So we know that this is definitely at least 70s.
Yeah.
Go 72.
72.
Yeah.
Perfect score.
No way.
Let's go.
Awesome. Look at this lady's face.
Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger looking ass.
Is it? It could
Where's
be.
he from? It's he German or is he Austrian? Austrian, right?
I don't know.
Fucking Vienna.
This is Schwarzenegger?
I don't know, but it looks a lot like him, so
It looks like it could be. I'm just laughing at this lady's face on the left.
okay, just scrolling this gives us the information.
Yeah.
Now.
If this is German, would it be West or East Germany if it's post-war?
Well, I think it might be Austria though.
30 seconds.
All right, I'll make the guess. 69's good for us.
Sure.
Might as well. Ooh.
Fuck, it was Germany.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
it's close
Arnold
to the year,
Schwarzenegger
though.
posing in Munich to promote his recently opened gym.
Okay. British Isles in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Dead giveaway. Telegraph office.
Where are the British Isles? Here, British Isles,
because
Europe.
it's for them and Europe,
Yeah.
it should be just, this is probably London. Can you zoom in on the telegraph office?
Yeah.
It's just
Open
different.
arms. Any shot this could be like the 20s.
1 minute.
I
Yeah.
think it's later. I think it's like closer to the 40s, maybe.
40s.
Would you put like what, like 38, or are you thinking like 50, or in the 40s?
Oh
I'd say in
shoot!
the-
No, this isn't England because the car is on the right side of the road. This is the U.S.
Huh?
So like
Wait.
New York, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, you can go with that if that feels good.
All right, we're good with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney.
Oh,
It
okay.
was 33 to 53 is the total
Damn.
score for Team 1, Team 2. Not bad, but definitely beatable. I mean, sorry, for Room 2, not Team 1, Team 2. I keep, after the swap, I keep getting the tribe names confused. They're basically the same thing. Go.
Okay.
This is 1960s. This is go to the La Service dis. Okay, this is like French Africa, so that this is actually going to be hard.
Check the license plates.
Seiko.
can.
Wait. Go to the sign on the right that says Seiko.
Seiko? Versailles?
La Monte. No, but this is Africa.
Yeah, this definitely does look Africa.
Okay.
But it looks like it's really mountain. Maybe. Okay, France was like West Africa, so you're gonna want to stick in like West Africa. Maybe like. This is hard. Wait, go to the left. This is also 1960s. It's
1 minute.
I'm gonna guess Senegal. Yes, like, cause look at the flat cars. It's got to be like
Yeah, he's right.
60s or 70s. I'm leaning
I'm
towards.
thinking it's closer to 70s.
Oh.
It was a man
Damn.
running across the road
Oh wait, no, where's
in
it?
Haiti.
Haiti, oh.
Jesus. All right.
This
In
is South
entrance.
Africa apartheid. Johannesburg. You see, it says Johannesburg. Go to Johannesburg. In South Africa.
Johannesburg. Yeah, Europeans. Yeah.
Yeah, this is apartheid, and based on the quality of the photo, well, okay, they're dressed like really formal. This could be like 50s or 60s. But the mom has like kind of a 60s type bob hairstyle.
Yeah, that looks
So
60s.
I think it's like 1965 Johannesburg.
Okay, alright, clicking it. Spot on.
Let's go.
Here, spot on. That's pretty
It
close.
was zoo in Johannesburg. During apartheid. Good job, AJ.
Okay, this is the 1920s, probably like 1924.
It's France. That's the same.
Yeah.
That looks, AJ, looks a little older than 1920s just because of the car. Because I feel like.
Okay, so the car.
This definitely looks like cars that were around during World War One.
Yes, but no women dressed like that in the 1910s. I'm positive. It might be early 20s, but like there were some leftover cars from earlier era. I'm positive like women didn't dress like that.
It's not 1910s. I agree on that.
I think this is the bridge in the background right here. Because when I was zoomed out, this was the first bridge to come up.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's this right here. What?
The Sound of Music? This is 1965. Wait.
Yeah.
Is it the musical or the movie?
It's
Well, it says Walt Disney-
20th Century Fox Presents. It's the movie.
This is 1965. 1965.
Yep.
Okay, can you zoom out?
All right.
Color. This is France. Wait, hold on. Wait, Color. Oh wait, no. No, this is Britain. This is England.
Manchester.
Wow, perfect. Okay, Manchester.
Well, I mean, that's
Oxford.
No,
On
wait.
the
This
right.
is Liverpool, though. Hang on.
Oh.
We're getting
okay,
a
so
lot here.
it's North England. It's North England. Wait, where does it say Manchester? It says Manchester. LTD.
Yeah, this one has Liverpool written on it.
Okay, well, Manchester and Liverpool are kind of close, but
Yeah, they are.
10 seconds.
Square.
Wait,
I
guys. I
What?
want to say that the
We have 5
Golden
seconds.
Leader is in London.
3,
I'm clicking this.
it might be London.
1.
It's Manchester.
Oh, it's Manchester. Okay.
The Sound of Music showing at Gaumont Cinema in Manchester.
Oh, did you put?
We put
Liverpool
Liverpool.
is close to Manchester. This was a good term. Okay.
White House.
Yeah, it's the
Bill Gates, or
90s.
that's Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, White House. Late 80s, early 90s, probably
No, I think it's the late 90s.
Let's see if we can recognize some costumes here.
No.
Yeah, it's mid 90s or later. It's definitely like sometime between. I think it's between 95 and 99. That's what I think.
Go zoom in on that guy with the sunglasses. See if we can tell the sunglass style. Right by his hand. Yep.
That seems very Matrix, late 90s.
4 years off. He was way earlier. Well, not way earlier, but.
I mean, I think that's
Bill
fine.
and Hillary Clinton in costume during Halloween.
Oh my God, that's Hillary. I didn't even recognize her, honestly.
They're dressed as James Madison and Dolly Madison. All right, final score. Let's see it.
What's the score we have to beat?
33,253.
Oh my God.
Oh, let's go!
And Team 1, Team 2 wins immunity. Sending Room 2 to Tribal Council next week.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
You guys. To make victory even sweeter, my landlord comes and fixes my heat just in the nick of time for me to be able to return to the full game with my favorite game, Timeguessr. Great day.
So right now the other team working out who they're gonna vote out, and from my view from the outside, I'm thinking it's gonna be Frank on the table and maybe Allie. I'd say Frank's probably the easy target. He was the consensus on the other tribe. The only reason he survived that one was because he had an idol. So now they know he doesn't have an idol, but he does have an advantage, and that would probably be 2 votes is what they're probably thinking.
I'm mad that Pat got voted out. I was looking forward to playing with Pat. We've been talking about it since the game started. But, oh well, they made a big move. They know they made a big move.
I was shocked at the Pat vote. All the rumors that we were hearing in Room 2 was that AJ was going to be the target. And I'm not so much surprised that he found a way to turn it around on someone else. The fact that a blindside happened isn't the surprising part. It's that Pat was the target. I genuinely thought he was so close with so many people in that tribe that he was going to be near untouchable until after the merge. I've also spoken to Siobhan, and her reasoning makes a lot of sense. I think the argument that AJ pitched to her is that Pat is in potential danger post-merge, and she was in an alliance with him, but I mean, the way she explained it to me, the fact that he was so willing to betray me kind of makes it seem like he might be very willing to do the same to her at some point. And apparently he was going to gun for me right after the merge too. So I've told Siobhan also what the advantage is. I trust Siobhan 100% right now, and that could end up being my downfall later. We'll have to see.
So the Room 2 tribe is returning to Tribal Council, unfortunately. Right now, the plan is to vote for Allie. The 4 of us had decided that before we even had to go to Tribal Council.
I love working with Lexi in this game, but I don't think I'm her first picking, first in the alliance ladder, which makes sense. Sean is. I don't think I'm second, maybe I'm third.
Breaking her and AJ up will be good too, because if AJ was able to pull the move to get Pat out, and AJ and Allie are kind of each other's allies, so it's like I'm hoping it's just nice and simple.
I was talking to Lexi about, if once we merge, hopefully we're all still here, who do we want to work with? Would you be willing to vote out Sean, eventually? How is this going to work? She didn't even want to discuss it, so, okay.
Allie thinks that me, her, and Mr. are voting for Frank, and Frank and Sean are voting for each other. So we'll basically just pick who from the original Team 1, Team 2 tribe we want on.
I talked with Allie and Lexi, and basically pitching, I guess, the same thing that must have happened over there to some extent was there are 3 members of the original Room 2 tribe still in Room 2, you and Sean. I was like, oh, it's the 3 of us, let's just keep this open, it's our majority.
Mm-hmm.
And Allie said, let's vote Frank. And then we decided that we'll tell Frank that it's Sean, so that Frank and Sean think it's each other, and then we can continue to decide, but that you 2 would be at each other.
I want to trust Mr. so bad, and this tribal will really, really, really prove if I can trust him. because if he just votes Allie out, it'll be fine. I know I can trust him because he keeps saying he wants to work with me. He keeps saying all the right things. I just need to know I can trust him. But basically, I'm just afraid that Mr. Frank and Allie are gonna pull a fast one on me or Sean, because nothing's impossible in Survivor.
I think that to lock this vote in, you should tell them about your advantage and what it is, because at the merge, it could be you, me, Lexi, Sean, 4 of us. And then it does not matter what that other tribe does. Your steal a vote can pull a vote away from them, and we have the numbers that we would have 5 votes.
We would. Yes.
And I think if you propose that to them, that is going to just unequivocally side them with us.
So I talked to Sean over the phone. I told him what the advantage was. I put forward Andrew's plan as if it was my own. I didn't want to reveal to him that Andrew and I had already discussed it beforehand. I told Sean he was the first person I told about the advantage. And then the funniest thing happened. So last week when I told Andrew what the advantage was, and I told only him what the advantage was, I did it as kind of a trial run for a potential alliance, just to make sure. I gave him this piece of information. So honestly, I just wanted to see if he would tell other people or not, and if so, who he would tell. And I mean, in this case, the trial run was a success. Andrew told Sean and Lexi what the advantage was, and Sean told that to me.
Mr. told me what Frank's advantage is, that's a steal a vote. He said he's keeping that between me, him, Sean, and then he's gonna have Frank tell me and Sean as if we didn't already know, just to establish that trust, and then going into the merge, the 4 of us can work together and have that steal a vote, and also loop Brad in, because Brad has been, working with all of us.
Based on that, and the sort of conversations that Andrew and I had, and he laid out his game plan of we'll get to the top 5 or 6, and then maybe people will turn on each other then. The way he spoke about that so nonchalantly, and the fact that he did this, makes it seem like I have a legitimate alliance with Andrew, but that alliance comes with an expiration date.
I think it will be Allie this week, and just to try to prevent her pulling a repeat of what AJ pulled last week with Pat. Unfortunately, it's going to mean lying to her.
Hello?
Hello. Do you have updates?
Oh, yes, I wanted to talk to you. So, Frank initiated the conversation with me yesterday. He wanted to know my thoughts, and so I said, "Oh, I'm still thinking, not sure. What are you thinking?" And he said he doesn't want to vote anyone out, but he's like, as long as it's not me. He's like, I'm not sure if you, Lexi, and Andrew are still tight. I was wondering if you would consider voting Sean.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's what I kind of expected.
So then I did what I told you I was going to do, where I said, I haven't made any decisions yet, but I did, Sean did pop into my head, him and Lexi are so tight, but it would be helpful to know what your advantage is. So I can see if it makes, if it makes more sense to vote with you. And he said, well, I'm going to keep that a secret, but I'll let you know that it won't affect this vote, but it will once we merge.
Huh, okay.
So yeah,
he hasn't told me what it is yet.
So what are you thinking of doing? Just writing Frank?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to, but I feel like that's the only way that I'm getting out of this one alive. I feel like it's gonna be one of us two, so.
But I'm just worried that you're actually talking to Frank on the side, trying to maneuver something.
I am trying to figure out what his advantage is, and like I said, I don't want to vote him because he is realistically the only person in the game outside of Lexi and you that I am confident I can trust in the long run.
Hopefully it's not me, but so I started thinking, what if everyone's lying to me? And I started thinking, is it more advantageous to my game to cut the Lexi and Sean ties for them? I think my strategy for now, and this might change throughout the week until we go to tribal council, is to establish deep-rooted trust with Sean and Andrew so that they feel like they cannot get rid of me because I'm giving them information. I'd be someone they can easily work with, and that they can trust me.
I did reach out to Allie about the upcoming vote because I up to this point, I mean, she and I haven't really interacted much in the game. I don't have much of a reason to want to vote her out. I don't have a reason to like need to see her out of the game or anything. And I knew the plan was to go for her, but I wanted to basically take the same approach I did with Jacob, which is I'll reach out to her privately. I'll see if she has any better ideas than the one currently on the table. And if she doesn't, I think that kind of settles that. She was pretty vague in our conversation. She said she was still thinking, not quite sure. She has some thoughts. I haven't made decisions yet, so I could definitely be swayed. And it was kind of a vague me throwing out Sean's name to see if she would do anything with that. And the conversation pretty much just ended with her saying, yeah, I'm open, I'll think on this and we'll chat again soon. And we never spoke again for the rest of the week. So I think that's a pretty clear sign that whatever her plans are, I'm not really in them.
I mean, like Sean, Andrew, and Frank can flip it on me or Lexi. I feel like that'd be kind of stupid of them. Whatever. I don't really think I'm a threat, so I feel like that'd be just a waste of a vote. I don't have like all the numbers in this game, so I have AJ, and I allegedly have Sean and Lexi, the 3 people. So I feel like it'd be stupid if they wasted a vote on me.
So I've been kind of thinking through scenarios in my head of like, okay, how could the vote not end up on Allie? What sort of situation has to happen? Everyone has been kind of keeping her in the dark on the fact that she's getting voted out, which isn't really a fun thing, but it's kind of necessary so that she doesn't get wise and come up with like a better plan that, supersedes the Allie plan. The most likely scenario I can think of where she doesn't get voted out is if she can like convince Sean and Lexi to band together and get me instead.
I want to vote you out, Frank, because you are too smart to have as a competitor in this game. As of now, you haven't convinced me why it would be beneficial to keep you around for me, for my game. I mean, you have this advantage, you won't tell me what it is. Maybe it will help me, maybe it won't, but also you haven't even inferred that we can work together at all, so it doesn't really help me to keep you in.
If I get even an inkling that I'm in a predicament, I am not afraid to burn the advantage now. I really want to make it to the merge, whatever it takes to get there.
We have a member of our jury, Patrick Lyons, voted out the last tribal council.
Good to see you, Pat.
All right, what went wrong in the challenge this week?
Apparently AJ's on some Back to the Future type stuff because he just like knows time and place very well. And when Bill Clinton showed up in the last picture, I was like, oh, okay, so we're going to tribal.
No, I think we did a good job overall. Like, I think like if it was against anyone but them, like we would have won. When Bill Clinton is in there at the end and they're already beating us, it's like, okay, like Andrew said, like that's when we were like, that's it.
Yeah, sounds like Bill Clinton ruined it for you guys.
Bill Clinton ruining my life once again.
Mister, this is your first tribal council, I believe.
Thanks for bringing that up, Miguel. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, how does it feel? This is your first time really getting in on the action.
Tribal is like a chance to test your alliances, and I think that the past week has allowed me to finally formulate some and think about the future, and I'm excited for the opportunity to test those words.
Lexi, I'm looking at this group here, and I'm seeing 3 original Room 2 people and 2 original Team 1, Team 2 people. Is it safe to say that the original Room 2 has the advantage here, or am I oversimplifying things?
I don't think you're oversimplifying. I mean, you said it exactly as it looks. Like there's definitely more original Room 2 than original Team 1, Team 2. So, and that's something that we all see,
So that means original Team 1, Team 2. That's Frank and Sean. Does that mean one of them's going home tonight?
It's a possibility. I mean, I don't want to, give anything away before we vote, but like, you can never feel safe in Survivor. So I feel like when there's obvious numbers against you, then there's always a reason to be a little worried.
Allie, I'll go to you. Is there an easy target this week in your eyes?
No. When you have a game where everyone already knows each other, you know, not like real Survivor where you come in with a fresh slate, I think, you know, things can be a little more complex than maybe it seems.
Raise your hand if you feel safe tonight. No hands.
Miguel, there's 5 people left. It just takes 3.
Is there any speculation about what Frank could have in his pocket right now?
For all we know, it might just be, hey, Frank, you just won the game, and that's it. But we have no idea what it actually is. There shouldn't be any idols in this room right now, or on this island, so it theoretically doesn't actually matter.
Unfortunately, Frank has kept his advantage pretty close to the chest. No one that I've talked to, so like everyone here basically, says they don't know what it is. So, what?
I know what it is.
I know Frank knows what it is, obviously. I guess we'll all just have to wonder until, you know, he eventually tells us what it is.
I do think it is worth keeping me around because I have an advantage and because you don't really want to head into a merge against a tribe that has 2 idols empty-handed.
And with that, it is time to vote. All right, everybody, please text me who you are voting out tonight. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I think Pat wants to play an immunity idol.
All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Frank. Second vote, Allie. It's 1 vote Frank, 1 vote Allie. Allie. 2 votes Allie, 1 vote Frank. 5th person voted out of Survivor Zoom Island and the 5th member of our jury, Allie. That's 4 votes Allie total. Allie, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Next time on Survivor.
So everybody drop your buffs. We have merged.
I think it's over for me. I think my luck has run out.
I feel like we have to throw votes on Justin.
Yeah, I don't think there's a choice. We need to start flushing idols.
Basically, Mr. keeps saying that he's not working with Siobhan, but I think at this point it's very clear that he is.
Honestly, I can't really trust Siobhan anymore. I'm gonna do what's best for me in this vote.
Do I just say fuck it and blindside some people that I've built a lot of trust with?
My closest ally has in fact been planning to backstab me this entire time.
Fuck!
Ugh.